Rhys, thanks for joining us on the midweek catch-up. First of all, let's look back at Saturday's game, 2-2 draw against Kilmarnock. In the end, do you feel it was a good point gained?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, I felt like most of the game, we had a lot of chances. And again, it was one of these games when we knew it was going to be hard. At the end of the game, I thought we should have maybe got the victory. But again, we're happy that we got the point, and we're ready for the next game.
You were obviously watching from the sidelines until very late on. Did you feel that up until that point that you came on with around about 5 minutes to go, that we'd done enough to at least be drawn, if not win the game? Did you feel that that was one of our better performances this season?
Yeah, so again, obviously watching from the side, I thought that was probably one of our main performances this season. Again, it was obviously it's been hard the past couple of games. Obviously, we've not been getting the wins that we've needed. But again, the attitude and all that we have, no one can doubt that. Anytime we're in training, it's always 100%, and no doubt the next upcoming games are going to be tough. But I think we've got a very good chance.
For yourself personally, you'll just be delighted to get out onto the park. Obviously, it's been a tough period for yourself since signing. Talk us through your emotions when you got called on Saturday.
Yeah, so as you said, it was obviously I went through a kind of a tough period. Obviously get injured and then COVID and having to isolate and that, so it wasn't the best of starts. But again, I kept myself right. I made sure that my fitness levels were still ticking over. And obviously to come on Saturday, it was only 5 minutes, but again, it's an absolute privilege to come on the pitch, and obviously to get the draw at the end is even better. But now I have to just kind of go and show what I can do, keep to working hard and training, and hopefully I can make my way into the squad.
That little 5 minutes, as you kind of alluded to there, that's given you the little taste there of getting back on the park and getting playing football again. So you'll be hoping, albeit that short period of time on Saturday, that you've been able to show the manager what you could do and fight for a place for Saturday.
Yeah, again, obviously 5 minutes. It was a short period of time, but it definitely went a long way for me. Just being able to kind of get back to normality and get out on the pitch again. But I think the hard work comes from me in training, my attitude in training, and hopefully I can show the manager what I can do.
The game on Saturday obviously comes against a team that you'll know well in Partick Thistle. You were on loan there at the start of last season, and you'll know a lot of their players because they've kept the nucleus of their squad since coming up from League One. Yeah,
so again, I know all the boys really well. I know the manager well, and they've got themselves off to a good start. But every single team that we will play in this league is going to be the exact same. It's going to be a challenge. It's not an easy league. So we've been working hard in training. I know it's early on in the week, but again, the Monday and Tuesday that we've been in, it's been really demanding. And again, every single boy is ready for the weekend.
There's another big period coming up for us in terms of the 3 games in a week, including the second Fife derby of the season. But that's what players will thrive on, isn't it? That kind of pressure of going back out into the park every couple of days and looking for 3 points all the time.
Yeah, so again, I'm not the biggest person that loves training as much as games. Again, when you've got 3 games within the space of 2 weeks, it is just really good. But you have to make sure that you're keeping yourself ticking over. You have to make sure that you're doing the right things in between the games, so that when you're into the games, you're nice and fresh. And
again, you were talking about wanting to push for a place. The squad's going to have to be used over that period, and that's what you're there for, is to push as hard as you can, and when you get the chance to go and impress.
Yeah, I need to just keep focused. I need to just keep doing what I'm doing in training. Try to catch the manager's eye, and hopefully, as you said, hopefully push into the squad and try and keep it.
And how great was it on Saturday when the full-time whistle went, just to receive that applause from the supporters? What did that mean to yourself and the rest of the boys in the dressing room?
Yeah, again, once we get in the dressing room, we thought we should have won the game, but the fact that we still kept together, we still worked hard. We made sure until the last second of the game we were going to put everything into it. And yeah, obviously to hear the fans at the end of the game, we kind of gave us that little boost. So that's why training this week started off really well.